Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Tonight is a quick clean with me after dark. My girls have already gone to bed, and as you can see, the house is trashed. I actually normally have them help me clean, but tonight, to be honest, Michael's out of town and I just wanted to get them to bed. Mom win, I know, but tonight I'm actually going to be cleaning and organizing our pantry. So buckle up, grab a snack. So Brooklyn got all these little LOL dolls and Shopkins and Party Pop Teenies is what they're called for Christmas, and there are just so many little pieces everywhere. So I'm going to try to come up with a system in her room, and probably in her closet, where I can keep all of those little pieces so that nobody else could get their hands on them and swallow them. On my table, I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray. There are a lot of scents since becoming pregnant that I just cannot take, but the lavender one I can bear. So I'm using that on my table, and then you'll see when I move over into the kitchen, I'm going to be using the Method Granite. I'm not sure the exact name of it, but it's the Method Granite spray in orange, and I actually really like that scent too. It doesn't really bother me. Is this anybody else's least favorite part about cleaning their kitchen? I hate it so much, and normally I will just take my little handheld vacuum and go over the stove to get up all of the dried up food. That's so gross. But my girls were sleeping this night, so there was no vacuuming happening because our house is not that big, and so any sort of vacuuming would have wakened them right up. Okay, and just as a side note, if you're pregnant or if you battle nausea from time to time and you're not pregnant, check out my cute accessories. I have had these and totally forgot about them, but they have helped my nausea so much. They're the C-bands that people normally get, like when they go on cruises or whatever. But check those out if you're pregnant. They are a lifesaver. Okay, moving on to my embarrassing pantry. I like to actually pride myself on being somewhat organized in my home, but ever since finding out I was pregnant, I have let everything just sort of fall where it may. But I decided tonight that I couldn't take it anymore, so I'm going to clean out the pantry, and I'm going to start by not necessarily taking everything out because I don't have the counter space for that. But I'm going to try to take out most everything and organize my pantry. So when I organize my pantry, I kind of try to do it by maybe sort of times during the day. So like at the very, very, very top is where I keep obviously the things that don't fit on the bottom, like cereal boxes and stuff like that. But On the next to the top shelf, I like to keep all my canned goods, maybe spaghetti sauces, maybe some other condiments that I would use around dinner time and stuff like that. And then on the next two shelves, I like to keep more lunch products, sort of pretzels and chips that we reach for a lot. And then on the bottom shelf, I like to keep things that the girls like to eat so that they can easily go into the pantry and get a snack if they wish. So that's kind of how I like to organize it. At the very, very bottom, I keep their lunch boxes, some extra water. You'll see it in a second. But that's kind of how I like to organize my pantry. The top things that I don't really want the girls touching, and then the bottom things that they can get themselves. So that's kind of a mindset, especially with having toddlers. So, like I briefly mentioned before, I'm going to be starting a clean out, organize with me series on this channel. And I knew I needed to start with this pantry because it was the thing that was driving me the most crazy at the time. But I want to go ahead and tell you that I'm going to be trying so hard, and I'm going to make it a goal of mine to not spend anything during that series. I'm going to use things that I have as far as baskets and organizers and stuff like that, because I don't want to have to go out and spend money. So I think that will be helpful for you guys too, to look around your house when you're cleaning and you're organizing and find things that will be of better use in different places and shop your home. I always like to do that when I can. And so I have these white bins laying around in different parts of my house that weren't really serving a great purpose. And so I use them in my pantry. And so I have one that I put like all my baking stuff in, like flour, sugar, cocoa powder, chocolate chips, stuff like that in one. And then in the other one, I am using for my girls' snacks so that they know they can go in there, grab the white basket, and pick a snack from there. Now, obviously, I would love to have a Pinterest looking pantry, but I find sometimes when I try to use too many bins, I can't see what I have, and then I can't check expiration dates and all that stuff. So this is just what works best for us. I can already breathe a big sigh of relief. Earlier this evening, I did clean out our fridge. Well, I didn't really clean it out. I just more so moved some things around because I had to make room for our crock pot. I also needed to make room for some drinks I needed to put from the pantry into the fridge. I didn't film it. I may do that at another time, but just wanted you guys to see how I rearranged our fridge. And that is going to be it for today's video and tonight's Clean With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, would love to have you subscribe, hit that like button if you want to see more cleaning videos, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.